What's up? Thanks so much for tuning in. It's been a long time since I've made an empties, so I'm here to make another empties. I think it's been about 2 months and I know that I definitely need to throw all these things out. I have taken them all out of the bag and I'm gonna try to just stay in a specific order. I apologize about the lighting. I tried to fix the lighting, but my monitors are blocking most of my light and all I have is my ring light right now, so the lighting's a little off. I do apologize about that, but let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with hand washes first, and these are all Bath & Body Works gentle foaming hand soaps. The first one is Among the Clouds, which I love. It smells amazing. Fragrance notes are wild berry skies and whipped vanilla clouds. This one was my absolute favorite. I mean, look at the packaging. Like, it is so pretty. And it's just so, like, of course, it's like springy, summery, but I would use this year round. Would totally repurchase. The next one is Iced Lemon Pound Cake. I definitely like this one more than anyone else in the house, but it's glazed icing, pure lemon zest, and fluffy cake. I love lemony things, so to me, this reminds me of a nice lemon loaf. Would totally repurchase this one. So I thought I had more, but this one was the last one, and it is sweet apple. It's kind of like an in-between for me because it kind of smells summery, springy, but then also I feel like you could use this in the fall. The scent notes are farm fresh apple, crisp pear, and orchard skies. Like, it's one of those year-round ones. It just smells so good. And you definitely get the apple, of course, but you definitely get like a bite of that pear. You can smell, it's like an after scent past the apple, but so good, would repurchase. Hand sanitizer foam. This was sent to me like 2021, I think. So I've had this a while. It is past expiration date, but I wanted to get it used up. I did not want to, of course, throw it away because I read a lot about throwing hand sanitizers away, and that's something you don't want to do. So I just committed to using it up instead. I love that if you turn it this way, which is forward, it's open, but then you can lock it. If you do forget to lock it, it'll leak really bad. It drips like water everywhere, and yeah, not so fun. It's really good though. I love the foaminess of it. It's definitely, sometimes it feels like this one was a lot easier than my other hand sanitizers just to use, but you didn't need a lot of it. And I mean, it took us a really long time. There's like the slightest bit here in the bottom. I'm not messing with it. It is done. I would go out of my way to purchase that, but I have so much other hand sanitizer, I'm not going to. 2 pocket bags from Bath & Body Works. This one is sweet tea and lemonade. And then this one is eucalyptus and spearmint. They both smell delicious. Love them both and would repurchase. Okay, so my husband used up 3. Old Spice Captain Scent of Bergamot Antiperspirant and Deodorant. I did not realize that it had really been that long since I'd made a empties video. But yeah, he used up that one, and then I used up the Oasis with vanilla notes. There's one in storage right now that's being used, but he's gonna use it. I've switched over to Dove. I'm gonna try Dove. Then after that, I want to taper myself into using more natural deodorant, so there's that. He likes the Old Spice, so we'll continue to purchase for him. And of course, continue to purchase deodorant for myself, just not that. If the video looks a little shifted, I had to delete some things off of my memory card. So, Mary Kay Apple and Almond Shower Gel smells scrumptious. I feel like it can definitely be used in the summer, spring, or in the fall. And definitely worth it. This was gifted to me, but I would certainly go out of my way to purchase it. The next one is a favorite of mine, Axe Excite Crisp Coconut and a Black Pepper. During the height of the world sickness, for better words, this was on the shelf with the rest of the same body washes as a hidden clearance. Happened to find it, and when I got up to the register, it was $1, and I was like, man, I wish I'd gone back and got more. So I've harbored this since then and used sparingly, but for the past, from July, the beginning of July until the end of September, I made it my mission that I was going to use up my leftover products. And that's exactly what I've been working on this whole time, is using up leftover products. This was one of them. I think that it had one use in it, and then it was used up. I was so upset at myself because I was like, this literally had one use. I left this for one use. So anyways, would repurchase, but I'm not going to. It's like one of those things, I use it every now and again, but not very often. The Moroccan Oil Original Fragrance Shower Gel with argan oil. This was sent to me to review, which my light's like reflecting really bad on it, but there's a little bit here in the bottom. I'm not gonna mess with it. I did try to use it as a shower gel for a while, which it worked out fine, but it just seemed like it became more drying the longer that I used it. So it's in my pump to use for hand wash, which is what I've been using it for. But it's so thick that my pump doesn't work right. But I'm just done. I'm not gonna go out of my way to purchase. Since it was sent to me, I'm not gonna go out of my way to purchase, but it was nice to try. This one is it's compared to Pure Silk Raspberry Shave Cream. So I have purchased this exact product before, and I don't know. Number one, like, I hate that dispenser with a passion. It's just so annoying. And then number two, it rusted all over my freaking shower. And so now I have to scrub rust off of my shower. I've just never had shave creams, shave gels, whatever, that rust my shower. Cans. But yeah, so I'm like, absolutely not. And then as it got towards the bottom, it was like squirting out whipped cream container that was going empty. Like, it had no foam to it. It was super watery. And that was like, I would assume like this much of it squirted out like that. It was quite a few shaves that it was not foaming. So needless to say, will not repurchase. I have since purchased Intimate, I think, I don't remember, but it's an aloe one. And then after that, I'm gonna purchase the Pure Silk in the raspberry, but yeah, will not repurchase. My husband used up Mary Kay Men Foaming Beard Wash. Now, he is not the type of person that uses up anything unless I am helping him along the way, because he does not take the initiative to do things for himself other than wash himself. But he doesn't go out of his way to like wash his face, wash his beard with something other than just body wash. Like, he doesn't get a foaming beard wash specifically for his face. This was gifted to him for Christmas. Beard oils, I put him in. Otherwise, he doesn't care. He doesn't really care about skincare unless I'm doing it. We might try a different beard wash, see what's on the market. I don't know, I might come back to this. I'm not sure yet, but I mean, he had no complaints about it, so I assume that it was okay and that he enjoyed it. One that did not work out for no one in the house that used this was VO5 Strawberry and Cream Shampoo. As a child, to my knowledge, my mom purchased this and herbal essences. Using this was kind of like, I got this as a let me reminisce on my childhood type situation. And I mean, it smells so delicious. It just didn't do anything for my hair. My hair was still greasy even after using this multiple times. My kids used it and they don't have greasy hair. And it made their hair, like their hair didn't smell fresh. It didn't look clean. It just, I don't know. It just didn't do anything for any of us. So needless to say, we'll not repurchase that. But it was a nice little moment to try. They used up a shampoo and conditioner, strawberry and kiwi. This was a fun little one for them to try. They've tried this before a few times. They've tried the body wash. They enjoy it. I might repurchase, or I might try something different for them, or get something different for them rather. They also used up Briogeo mango and cherry balancing shampoo. My light is washing everything out. They're on their second one right now. We're definitely not going to be purchasing, because both of the bottles, that this one and the other one, have been gifted to me. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to purchase it anytime soon. Maybe in the future, I'm not really sure. Kenra brightening shampoo. I got this when I got my hair like super highlighted months and months and months ago. This did nothing for my hair. Not even toning, even in the slightest bit. My blonde was still very brassy, so I purchased Clairol Shimmer Lights and that did the trick. But my hair is still brassy. I don't know all the little tips and tricks to being a blonde, so my hair is still a little brassy, but for the most part it's fine. But it's grown out so far back now. I need to get it redone, but I'm gonna continue using my Clairol Shimmer Lights even when I get it redone, and then look and see what else I can find. BB Seaweed Conditioner from Bumble and Bumble. The shampoo was in my last Empties. This was okay. Not going to go out of my way to purchase. That was sent to me. Next one is Sally Beauty's brand generic value products detangling spray primer. It's compared to Drybar Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler Spray. Now I've never used the Drybar, so I don't know how it smells, but this one definitely has a different smell. I still want to try the Drybar. Next one is Matera's Arnica and Menthol Pain Cream, 60 milligrams of CBD for muscle and joint pain relief. We've had this one since pre-pandemic, I think, or right at the beginning of it. Used this on my husband about a month ago, and I think that the potency has just gone off because we've had it for so long. He said he noticed like a small help in how much it helped soothe him, but not enough. Kind of wish we had used it when we had essentially first received it to know how the potency was, but nonetheless, it was nice to have around and to be able to use on him when it was needed. Some perfume, little minis. This one is Clinique Happy. To be honest with you, I just had higher hopes for this. I've heard so many people rave about how good this product is, and I didn't get that from it. I mean, it was a pretty big size, so I got quite a few uses out of it, but it's just not, I can't do it. Some little vials of perfume, samples, whatever you want to call them. Beautiful Belle by Estee Lauder. Beautiful Magnolia by Estee Lauder. Those are both really good. Sol de Janeiro Sol Curiosa 62. My oldest used this one and really loved it. I loved it too. Smells so good. Oh my gosh. And then I used this one, Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia. No. it smells so awful, and I hear people rave about Jo Malone. Last beauty anything type item, and then we're gonna move on to wax melts and food. This is Clarins Lip Comfort Oil, and then this is the honey color. I got this in some kind of little box or something, and it was a perfect size to try it out, see how I liked it. I mean, I've used it. There's like the smallest bit in the bottom, like it could have run down to the top by now, but I love this so much that I didn't go out of my way to repurchase. And it is just perfect. I haven't tried any of the other ones, but I've tried this one, and it's just, number one, smells like bonbons, I think, or lip smackers, like birthday cake or whatever. Applicator tip is the doe foot applicator tip. The doe foot applicator is so smooth, and it just makes my lips feel so good. My only complaint is like the applicator sucks in the product, so when you get down to the bottom, like you have to like put it between your lips and like pull it out to like get the product off. That's what I had to do with that one. It wouldn't come off otherwise. It came off, but not easily. Wax melts and then food. The one wax melt that I did not use up was Better Homes and Gardens Lavender and Chamomile, and it has lavender, herbal greens, jasmine, chamomile, smooth wood scent notes. I had higher hopes for this product. I genuinely did. And I thought this one is gonna be it for relaxing at night. No, like, don't get me wrong. When you open it and smell it, it smells really good. But for my personal preference, no, like, I love the little wax melt pug. Like, it's so cute. And you don't have to worry about like popping it out of a piece of plastic, which I'm fine with that, or like taking it out of a baggie. It's just literally molded right here. You just pull one out, put it in your wax warmer. There you go. It's quick and simple and mess free. But I have used this in different rooms of my house, trying to love it. From a big room to a small room to a smaller room. I can't get a hold of myself to love it. It's just, it hurts my head. It's too loud, and it's not worth it in my opinion. So that one is a fail and a will not repurchase. Some L3 Waxy Wonders. I'm trying to get through these because I just recently purchased 2 fall wax melts, and then I have like one that I already had from like the beginning of the year, and then the rest of them are like summer scented. So I'm really trying my best to just get through all of them to start on my winter scent. So the first one I used was Potter, and some of these I didn't mark, some of them I did, but I did enjoy it. Most of these I use in my living space, and my only complaint with quite a few of these is just they're too light, but it smells really good. Apple, cinnamon, sugar, coffee, bean pie crust. It's a lot, but I don't know how to pronounce the names. I apologize, but this one definitely smells like cinnamon and coffee. Smells so good. I put 100% because I love it. It smells so good, and you can still smell the coffee. It's delicious. Blackberry cobbler, blackberry jam butter cookies, blackberry jam 50-50 because it does smell good, but it's just a little light. Cherry pie crust, brown sugar 50-50. It's light too. Still smells good though. Honestly, I don't know the scent notes of these. You can go on L3 Waxy Wonders and look them up yourself. I apologize, but I don't know the scent notes. I just know that like what it says here, but like how do I explain that? Is it the scent notes? I mean, yes, this is like the scent notes, yes, but like a more in-depth of like what is actually in it to make it smell like that. Does that make sense? That probably doesn't make sense. Like, okay, like the Potter, like what's in it to make it smell like that? And like the rest of them, does it have anything extra in it that makes it smell like that? Or like for the cherry pie crust, like what are they mixed together to make it smell like cherry pie crust? Or like the brown sugar, what do they mix to make it smell like brown sugar? So that's what I mean by that. I hope that makes sense. Watermelon cake, sweet cream, sweet bakery dough. I don't really remember this one, but it's good. The only thing I don't like is that once the wax leaves the bag, it's hard to get like a reminiscent of the scent. You can get a little bit. This one's watermelon, fresh picked strawberries, and grass. 50-50, it's just light. Honeydew melon. I use this one in my room, I think. Yes, use it in my room. And it smells really good. Don't cross streams. Smells good. Again, just light and fresh. 100% fresh is how I explain it, but it's green apple. Smelled so good. The last one is candy. My family and I had the opportunity to try out some Smart Sweets. We did get these sent to us to try out. And I didn't really know much about Smart Sweets going into receiving a package from them to try them out, but we're kind of mixed. So my oldest and I devoured these caramels. So what's behind these is that they're supposed to be a better alternative than the candy, the other like regular candy that's on the market. These specifically have 1 gram of sugar per serving, of course. It has stevia leaf extract as the sweetener. To my understanding, that's it. So yeah, those were good. Would totally repurchase those, or would totally purchase those rather. Sour Blast Buddies. Well, it says a serving size is 1 bag. These weren't sour. The flavors are berry, blue raspberry, lime, lemon, and orange. We half liked these, but did not finish them. Red Twist. I had high hopes because I mean, it says like red, then it has 90% less sugar than traditional licorice candy. I don't remember the exact name of them. That's not the licorice kind, like not Red Vines, but whatever the other one is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, no, don't like them. Don't like them. I try to like these because I love the sweet fish. And I've had the Smart Sweets sweet fish before, but in a smaller container, and they were really good, or smaller bag. They were really good, but then I go to try these and they're not, I don't know, maybe they've just sat around for a little bit and maybe they're just like the flavor's off from the last time I tried them. They weren't what I remember them to be. Gummy worms. We did not finish these. They were okay, but they're not the best. Fruity gummy bears. We didn't finish these either. The flavors in here are raspberry, apple, lemon, and peach. And then the gummy worms, strawberry, pineapple, blue raspberry, cherry, peach, and pink lemonade. The cola gummies, yeah, no. Nope. Peach rings, they were okay, but not everything. We didn't like them. And then we did like the sour melon bites, which, you know, it's supposed to be like watermelon. Anyways, definitely going to go out of my way to purchase the caramels, but I'm not really sure about the rest of them. And that was all of my empties. If you stuck around this long, I have ranted and raved. And I'm done. And until we meet again, thanks so much for watching. And I'll catch you on my next one. Bye, everyone.